Since you said we do not have the record and the company can still send somebody to present evidence relating to relating to the information about the vehicle, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
We have, and we don't want to be pedantic, but we have repeatedly objected against this proposition. My learned friend has asked this question numerous times. This witness compiled this information while she was still attached to the company, and there's no reason, my lords, that she should be questioned at length about the fact that she's no longer working for this company. It's the same situation as when perhaps a doctor who was a district surgeon at a particular time treated a patient, he goes into private practice and he's subpoenaed to give evidence. It cannot be said that now that he's in private practice, cannot testify about a patient that he saw whilst he was still working for the state. It's precisely the same situation here, my lord.
My concern, my lord, is about the information that needs to be presented before this court, which this witness can no longer access that information because she's no longer working for the company. It's not about the information she has gathered at that time when she was working for the company. My question, ma'am, is can the company still can the company can still send somebody to present somebody? Can the company still send somebody to present that part of evidence which you can no longer present in court because you're no longer working for the company?
That's correct. So what will happen, Tracker will have to send somebody who will then have to reprint the same report and then give evidence on that report because another person won't be able to testify on a report that I printed. So they will have to reprint the report.
So, again, I'm going to keep talking about this because shame on Judge Ratha and shame on Baloyi for making Mngomezulu work in this condition when they can see he is unfit to be at work. But you know what? Let's continue with the get well soon messages in the comment section down below. And channel members, you go ahead, drop those Mngomezulu emojis because let me tell you something. Someone left a comment over the weekend and said, hey, I just spoke to Mngomezulu. He said he will be in court on Monday. And I was like, wait, what? Who are you? Who are you in my comment section? But okay, we'll take it as good news. We really appreciated that. And guess what? Yes, Mngomezulu was in court on Monday, but I just, my work ethic just cannot work with the fact that Mngomezulu isn't well and is being made to work. I will say it again. Not fair. Not fair, but you know what? He tracked along, but you can see he's struggling. He is not the Mngomezulu we know. He is struggling with his sentences and his questions, but let's talk about somebody who is really struggling in that courtroom. It is Baloyi. What in the objections was that? He just randomly objected. This was Mngomezulu saying, hey, since you don't work for the company and you can't have access to the records that I need, well, the company still needs to send somebody else to come. And Baloyi jumps up and says, we still object. I want to object to this. And we don't want to be pedantic. My learned friend has asked this question numerous times. Do you know who has done something numerous times? It's you, Baloyi. You have done it so many times, objecting with no sense of reason, okay? And what the hell does pedantic mean? Like, I don't know what that word means. I bring that word up because somebody said in the comment section that my content is becoming more American. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is going on? But you know what? I realized after there was a follow-up reply by somebody else in that comment that, oh, they're mistaking me for Unoni. I'm not Unoni. My content, I deliver it in English, okay? But sometimes even for me, the English is not Englishing. The English like this, pedantic? What does that word mean, Baloyi? But anyway, I bring that all to say is Mngomezulu. And then he talks about, and then Baloyi then goes in to talk about, it's like if a doctor was a surgeon at a public hospital and now he has a private practice, he still has to come. Baloyi, that's not the same thing. Okay, that is not the same thing. Tracker lady, you see, whether you operated on a brain in a private hospital or in a public hospital, the process is still the same. How to operate a brain. Not that I know how to do it, but I imagine the way you operate on a brain in a public sector and in the private sector is the same thing, because your end goal is to keep the person alive. That example didn't work, Baloyi. It didn't land well, okay? And then Mngomezulu just blue ticks him, okay? And he explains to my lord, my concern is her lack of access to further information. She can only speak about what she has on that piece of paper, her affidavit, but she cannot speak about anything extra. We need to know the serial number of that tracker and Dondoni inside the red polo. She doesn't know that, and she didn't put it on her testimony, on her affidavit, and she says, well, nobody asked for that in the section 205. And, you know, so Mngomezulu blue ticks, okay, Baloyi, and Judge Ratha remains silent, and he says, I am not descending into the arena. I'm not even giving my opinion on this, because Baloyi, you're wrong, okay, to bring a witness who's now an employee for the state but was an employee for the tracker company. This is a double agent, and this is a double agent. But my question to you is, did you catch my video yesterday that speaks about Elizabeth Maria and what her job actually is? Did you catch that video? Because is this the reason why Baloyi is just objecting randomly? Because think about it, rewind and watch. Baloyi's objection is irrelevant. It is of no relevance at that moment, and Mngomezulu, rightfully so, blue ticks him and continues about his day, okay? And he says, can the company please send somebody else? Can the company send someone else to present that part of the evidence? And Ms. Tracker, also police officer, says, yes, absolutely, they can. So Baloyi, what is the big deal? Why are you crying? Unless this is cooking? Unless if the company comes, then cooking will be exposed. Is that the real reason? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But let's continue on.
I think the last question would be, your evidence basically is about the movement of a motor vehicle, not about the movement of a person.
No, I can only speak on behalf of a report that I printed, and the report shows the movement of a vehicle. It does not show the occupants or who was driving the vehicle at that specific time. It only indicates the movement of a specific vehicle.
Thank you, Malot. No further questions. Yes, sir.
Definitely well played, Mngomezulu. So the whole point of everything, and Baloyi objecting, is for him to get the witness to say, I'm just here to talk about the movement of the vehicle. Okay? There is no way for this report to know who was the driver of the vehicle. And there is no way for this report to know how many occupants were in the car. Brilliant, Mngomezulu. And therefore, Baloyi, why is this witness here? What is the relevance of this witness? Because the car cannot tell us if Longwe had an exhibit in his foot. Can it? The car cannot tell us how Longwe got the exhibit in his foot. The car cannot tell us who else was with Ulongwe Twala in this car. The car can also not tell us who was the driver. Mngomezulu completes his cross-examination, short, sweet, and to the point. I think he did the best that he could given his condition. He had to deliver what he could, and I think he did well. Great job, Mngomezulu. We're used to you being more fiery, more passionate, more aggressive. We definitely missed that performance because, this is an entertainment channel. We are here for the entertainment and not just justice for SENZO MEYIWA, of course, but definitely the entertainment element is something that we gather for as well, because this is Nganegwane, okay? This is a movie. The state's story is not a mathing, okay? The math is not mathing, but so then the following happens.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Ramsepeli.
As the court persists, my lord. My lord, I don't have any questions for this witness.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Macy.
I've got no question as well.
Yes.
I think my daughter has no cross-examination.
Right. Mr. Mtolo. Okay. Then your re-examination.
None, thank you, my lord.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, Mr.
As a court, please, my lord, we are now back at the situation regarding Brigadier Gininda. As indicated, my lord, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, he's not available, sitting for the exams. The first available date is Thursday, my lord. As discussed with my colleagues during the telephone conversation that we had with Brigadier Gininda last week, he indicated that he'll make himself available despite the fact that he's writing exams. We therefore request that the matter should stand down until Thursday. It will be the 17th, if I'm not mistaken.
Why Thursday?
Well, he's writing tomorrow and Wednesday as well. It's in terms of that program that we submitted.
Where's the program?
I think we did submit it. I'm not sure if I still have a
You don't have the official program.
a copy. It's not an official one, my lord. It's the one that we drew up when he informed us of those dates. We're still waiting for the official one. Perhaps if we can take a short adjournment, I'll request him to send the official one.
Why don't you just phone him? Is he at home?
I think he should be at the office. If we take a short adjournment, I'll quickly call him.
Otherwise, if you want the official one, I can phone the professor there to fax it to you.
Yes. No, he will send it to me. He will send it to me initially.
Okay, Jen then.
All right.
So there you have it. Mngomezulu ended, and the other defense team counsels have no cross-examination for this witness because, hello, why is this witness even here? That is the bigger question. But that therefore leaves Baloyi coming to explain to us why a whole week later, the court still does not have Gininda's schedule. Gininda. And there goes Baloyi fumbling, okay, searching through his paperwork. We know you don't have it, okay, Baloyi, stop with the pretense, okay? We've been telling you since last week that we wanted it. And when the judge said, why don't you phone him? Why don't you phone him? Why hasn't he submitted it? Right? They thought we would forget. No. We the members of the jury, okay, the digital CIA, we are not asleep at the switch. We are waiting for that document. Speaking of digital CIAs, Patricia Mashale. Do you guys watch Bridgerton? I think Patricia Mashale is the real Lady Whistledown because she does not stop with her Gininda battle. So she says, hey, I will not be able to watch Gininda on Thursday and Friday because I'm also writing an exam, okay? And she publishes immediately her exam schedule. Did you see how fast that was? She says why she's not going to be watching Thursday and Friday, and boom, she shows us, okay, she gives us, members of the public, her letter from her schedule, okay? So that we are aware that she hasn't disappeared, that nobody has got a hold of her. She's just out there writing an exam. So Gininda, do better. Do better. We know you're a one-man show. You have no boss. You don't need to ask anybody. Well, we know now, allegedly, that you're a one-man show of a department that doesn't actually exist. So therefore, you do not have a manager or a supervisor to go and ask for time off. You make your schedule as you go. Wow, that's an entrepreneur. How is he an entrepreneur inside the SAPs? But you know what? I digress. Patricia Mashale shares her exam schedule as well. And she says, let me concentrate on getting the exams behind me. I will post only very important updates. We thank you, a lady, Patricia Mashale. Guys, in the comment section down below, drop it too. I'm curious. Do you guys watch Bridgerton? Does anybody else watch Bridgerton? I love it. Just in case it's not already clear. Thank you so much. If you don't know what Bridgerton is, drop a 4 in the comment section. I'll do a quick video recap so that you know what my reference is about. So then they go on adjournment to go wait for Gininda. You know, Gininda runs the show, okay? He runs the show. How many times have we been on stop and go to go and talk to Gininda? This is getting ridiculous. Well, obviously, that is where court ended for the day. We don't have any further updates. That is it from me as well. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. You absolutely have my heart. If you've watched all the ads, oh, you absolutely are the VIP gang. Thanks so much. Absolutely appreciate it. Now, if you also are watching from outside the club, this is for you. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It will help us get to 50,000 subscribers. I can't even believe I'm even saying that, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. We keep moving, and I absolutely appreciate it when you guys subscribe. I wanted to thank as well those of you who have been with the channel, okay? Thank you so much. I see the comments, I see the love. I really appreciate you. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Those are the things that give mileage to the channel. And to my shy gang, hi guys. Drop a soccer emoji down in the comment section. I still want to say hi to you and get to know you as well. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you on my next upload.